Imagine eating your way through a garden that rivals the beauty of any floral masterpiece. Ready to transform your space into a feast for the eyes and the table? Welcome to the concept of edible landscaping. Picture this, a vibrant tableau where vegetables, fruits, and flowers coexist, creating a symphony of colors, textures, and flavors. It's a place where the line between beauty and sustenance blurs, where the bounty of nature meets the artistry of the human hand. Welcome to the world of edible landscapes where beauty meets sustenance. From urban rooftops to sprawling suburban backyards, edible landscapes take on many stunning forms. The canvas of our cities and towns are being transformed, one garden at a time, into vibrant spaces where beauty and sustenance intertwine in a delightful dance of green. Picture a bustling cityscape where rooftops, once barren and forgotten, are now lush oases of life. Here a kaleidoscope of fruits, vegetables, and herbs grows, their vibrant hues and flavors breathing life into the concrete jungle. The once stark lines of the city soften, as the urban skyline is punctuated by tufts of green and bursts of color. Now let's journey to the heart of the suburbs, where spacious yards have evolved into edible wonderlands. Rows of lettuce share space with radiant sunflowers, while tomato vines climb trellises alongside climbing roses. Every square foot is a testament to the perfect marriage of functionality and aesthetics. Here the traditional lawn is reimagined, transformed into a sustainable source of fresh organic produce. These edible landscapes are not limited to rooftops and backyards. Picture community gardens nestled in parks, schools, and vacant lots where neighbors come together to sow, grow, and harvest. These gardens become hubs of community spirit, fostering connections between people and the earth. Consider the versatility of container gardens, where lack of space is no barrier to growing your own food. Balconies, patios, and windowsills become miniature edible landscapes, where pots of herbs, cherry tomatoes, and salad greens thrive. From the vast and sprawling to the compact and confined edible landscapes defy convention. They challenge our perception of what a garden can be and where it can grow. Each one is a testament to human creativity and our innate desire to connect with nature. They represent a shift towards sustainable living, where every plant serves a purpose, whether it's to delight the senses, nourish the body, or both. These diverse landscapes are united by a common thread: the joy of watching something grow, the thrill of harvesting your own food, and the satisfaction of transforming it into a delicious meal. Each garden, a unique canvas of color, texture, and taste. So, how do you start your own edible landscape? Well, let's break it down. First and foremost, selecting the right plants for your climate and soil type is crucial. If you live in a region with a lot of rainfall, consider water-loving plants like kale or Swiss chard. For those in drier climates, try more drought-tolerant options like rosemary or sage. And don't forget about your soil. Sandy soils are great for root vegetables like carrots and beets, while clay soils are perfect for leafy greens. Now on to the design. Think about your space as a canvas. How can you arrange your plants to create not only a productive garden but also a visually appealing one? Try intermixing colors and textures. Plant a row of bright red tomatoes next to a bush of deep green basil, or contrast the feathery fronds of fennel with the broad leaves of squash. Remember, variety is the spice of life, and your garden. Consider also the height of your plants. Taller plants like corn or sunflowers can act as a natural backdrop, while shorter ones like lettuce or radishes can fill in the front. Lastly, don't forget about functionality. Make sure you have easy access to all your plants for watering, pruning, and harvesting. Pathways are not only practical, but can also add to the overall aesthetic of your landscape. With the right mix of plants and a dash of creativity, you can create a garden that feeds both the body and the soul. Edible landscaping is a feast for the senses. Picture this: the soft velvety texture of a ripe tomato skin, the crisp snap of a freshly picked pea pod, the heady aroma of herbs crushed between your fingers. These are the tactile delights of an edible garden, a sensory symphony that speaks of life's simplest pleasures. Imagine the therapeutic rhythm of planting seeds, a rhythmic dance of hands in harmony with the earth. Feel the cool moisture as you water your budding plants, each droplet a promise of growth, a whisper of potential. And then, the joy of harvest, the satisfaction of plucking the fruits of your labor, a testament to patience and care. Now, consider the magic of transformation. A handful of fresh produce under your skillful hands, metamorphosing into a delectable dish. The sizzle of a pan, the enticing aromas, the vibrant colors. A culinary ballet that celebrates nature's bounty. Every seed planted, every fruit harvested brings you closer to nature. But the benefits of edible landscaping extend beyond aesthetics and sustenance. This is where the magic really begins to unfold. When you immerse yourself in the world of edible landscaping, you're stepping into a realm of health benefits that go beyond the nutritious fruits and vegetables you grow. Imagine the sense of fulfillment that comes from reaping the fruits, quite literally, of your own labor. There's an incomparable joy in biting into a crisp apple or a sweet tomato, knowing that it was nurtured by your own hands. An edible garden is a treasure trove of essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, ripe and ready right at your doorstep. It's the freshest, most organic produce you can find, free of synthetic pesticides and fertilizers. And let's not forget the physical activity involved in gardening, a natural, enjoyable form of exercise that keeps your body active and your mind serene. But the impact of an edible garden extends even further, reaching out to touch the environment around us. Our edible gardens become a sanctuary for birds, bees, and butterflies, providing them with a nourishing habitat and helping to support local biodiversity. The practice of growing your own food also reduces the carbon footprint associated with transporting produce from far-off farms to your local supermarket. Moreover, the act of gardening itself can be a deeply therapeutic experience. The garden becomes a space of serenity and peace, a personal retreat from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's a place where you can connect with nature, feel the soil between your fingers, and observe the fascinating cycle of growth and decay. In the garden, you'll find a sense of purpose and a connection to the larger web of life. It's a space that fosters mindfulness, patience, and respect for the natural world. It's a place to celebrate the simple joys of life, the changing seasons, the miracle of growth. In nurturing an edible garden, you nurture yourself and the world around you. The rewards of edible landscaping are many, and they extend far beyond the borders of your garden. They ripple out, touching your health, your environment, and your soul. Think you don't have enough space? Think again. The beauty of edible landscaping is that it's as versatile as it is vibrant. You don't need a sprawling suburban lawn to get started. Sometimes, all it takes is a single pot, a handful of seeds, and a dash of determination. Picture this: a small container garden on your balcony. It might be compact, but it's bursting with life. There's a petite tomato plant, blushing with ripe, juicy fruits. There's a cluster of aromatic basil leaves waiting to be plucked and tossed into a homemade pesto. There are bright marigold flowers, not just for their beauty, but because they're a natural pest deterrent. It's a miniature ecosystem, thriving in a space no bigger than your coffee table. Or perhaps you have a sunny windowsill begging to be used. Why not line it with a selection of herbs? Imagine snipping off fresh rosemary, thyme, or mint as you cook, their fragrant aroma filling your kitchen. It's a small step, but it's a start. And that's the key here. Starting small doesn't mean thinking small. Every pot, every plant is a step towards a greener, more sustainable lifestyle. It's proof that beauty and sustenance can coexist no matter the scale, so don't let space constraints deter you. Embrace the challenge. From a single pot to an entire backyard, every space holds the potential for an edible masterpiece. Ready to embark on your edible landscape journey? Let's take a moment to reflect on the vibrant world we've explored together. We've seen how edible landscapes can be as diverse as the urban rooftops to the sprawling suburban backyards, each brimming with a bounty of fruits, vegetables, and flowers. We've dived into the basics of starting your own garden, selecting the right plants for your climate and soil type, and designing a space that's as functional as it is beautiful. And we've emphasized the importance of sustainable practices, from planting and watering to harvesting. We've savored the sensory delights of edible landscaping, the joy of planting seeds, the anticipation of watching them grow, and the satisfaction of transforming the fruits of your labor into delicious, home-cooked meals. We've also touched on the benefits beyond the plate, the health benefits of fresh, organic produce, the ecological impact of fostering biodiversity in your backyard, and the incomparable joy of connecting with nature, of watching your garden grow and flourish, and of sharing this bounty with your loved ones. And remember, you don't need a huge space to start. Even a container garden on a balcony or a windowsill herb garden can be a first step towards your edible landscape. So, are you ready to transform your space? To create a garden that's not just a feast for the eyes, but also for the table. Grow your beauty, feed your soul, and let your garden be a testament to the art of living sustainably.